Hey everyone, this is Scott from Forgot to Grow Up. Welcome to another one of our TV talks. Today I'm talking about Agents of S.h.i.e.L.D. ending after Season 7. So it was announced today at Comic-Con by Marvel TV that Agents of S.h.i.e.L.D. will be ending next year with the 7th season in 2020. And this is some very bittersweet news. Bittersweet because it's great news that we got these 2 additional seasons. The show was originally supposed to end after Season 5, so the fact that, or 6, so the fact that we got, wow. It was supposed to end at the end of Season 5. So the fact that we got 6 and 7 is great as it is. So these additional 26 episodes we've gotten between, or that we'll be getting between Season 6 and 7 was great. And I also like the fact that they've set a definitive ending ahead of time. They haven't, I don't believe they've started filming Season 7 as of yet. So they're planning for this to be the last season a little bit more ahead of time, giving the writers and the showrunners all time to actually wrap it up and give us a great conclusion to the Agents of S.h.i.e.L.D. storyline. So like I said, this is bittersweet news for me because I'm excited to see how this next season goes, but I'm also sad because we won't be getting more. This is one of those shows I could have just kept watching forever. Like, I was hoping to go the supernatural route and just give us 15 seasons, but that's just my own. That's just because I love these shows and I love this cast of Agents of S.h.i.e.L.D. So I would have been on board to keep watching endless seasons. I would have been cool if they brought Coulson back, killed them off a bunch of times. But that's just because, like I said, I really love these characters and the actors and the relationships and the fact that they exist in the MCU. Not quite. It started off as the MCU proper. Now they've kind of gone their own little way, which I enjoy. I like that the show has kind of rolled with the punches. It's adapted over time, but I think it's always been a show I really enjoyed and always came back to. I like these kind of problem of the week superhero shows where they're just always kind of dealing with a little problem each week, but also with an overarching season plot. So I always really liked Agents of S.h.i.e.L.D. So yes, it is disappointing that I won't be getting endless seasons like I want, but I'm happy that they are announcing it ahead of time and that that they're prepared to have it end properly with Season 7. From what I was reading, it seemed like Season 6 and 7 only came about because they had some interesting storylines that they want to play with this s.h.i.e.L.D. storyline for Season 6 currently, and whatever they're going to be planning to play out the rest of the season and next season. So it seemed like this was not just a money grab or just an excuse for them to try to make more seasons. They had a reason to make 6 and for them to be making 7, and there's a reason why 7 will be the last. So I really enjoy that there's actually a good reason. This isn't like the Marvel Netflix shows, which all just got canceled out of nowhere. This is a little bit more ahead of time, so that they're going to be able to give us hopefully a properly well planned out ending. There's no guarantee on that, but I trust this show to be able to wrap it up. They've already done it once, in a sense. Like, the end of Season 5, if we hadn't gotten Season 6 and Season 7 next year, I would have been okay with that ending. Would have been fine with it. I could have lived with it. But they're going to be doing it again, so I trust that they'll be able to give us a second ending to the show that will be pretty satisfying for most of the fans, I would say. Just because, again, this isn't... Agents of S.h.i.e.L.D. isn't as big as the MCU itself, not as big as the Marvel movies, but it's still a pretty popular show. It's one of the highest ranked, most searched shows still on the internet. So I could see there being some, I could think next year is definitely going to be probably one of their most popular seasons because it'll be the last. I'll have a little bit of that, kind of like Game of Thrones last season, that buzz when you get into a show ending and knowing that a show is ending. That's a big part of certain things. Like when you know that a show is going to be wrapping up, it gives you a little bit more reason to watch. So, like I said, I'm excited for this news, but it's also a little bit bittersweet because I would have been cool with 15 or 200 seasons. I would have liked to watch this till the day I died, but whatever. I can't all satisfy my needs. But yes, that's pretty much all my thoughts on Agents of S.h.i.e.L.D. ending after Season 7. Be sure to let me know in the comments below what you think of this news. Are you disappointed? Do you feel it's a little bit bittersweet? I'm always curious to hear that stuff. But thanks again for joining me today. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and have a good one.